Hey everyone, my name is Mark, and I wanted to briefly introduce myself and talk about this emergency prep program that I'm just getting ready to launch. I am an airline pilot, and I tend to be gone a lot, which was the driving motivation for the program. Um, I used to worry that while I am out of town, if something were to happen at home, my family wouldn't know all of our preparations that are in place. So I decided I needed to fix that and come up with a solution, which I'll talk about in a second. I have been working with the city of Sandy as an emergency prep leader for the past 2 or 3 years, and I'm also have been working just on personal preparation for many years before that. I started an emergency prep program about a little over a year ago, which I communicate to a group via email, and it works. But I decided I wanted a place that is a little more user friendly to park this information. So I come up with a blog. It's www.emergencypreputah.com, and I'm going to restart the program on there, beginning with what I call our home manual. And as I was talking about me being gone and worrying about my family not knowing about the preparations I have in place, I came up with this manual, and I've documented everything I've done with our emergency prep supplies, equipment, food storage. Everything is in here. And that way, if something happens and I am out of town, my family can grab the manual, pull up whatever they need, and they know exactly what is in my head. This manual is the first module, let's call it, to this program, and it also serves as a guide for the entire program. And I just want to quickly talk about some of the topics I have in here. I start off with just emergency contact numbers. And by the way, there's a template on the on my blog that you can download this entire manual with my personal stuff removed, of course. But you can download the template and start creating your own. And I encourage you to do that right away. So as you start working on your own emergency prep supplies, you can work on your manual simultaneously. It's real hard to go back and try and fill out a whole manual of everything you've done, but if you'll do it at the same time, it'll be a lot easier. First section, emergency contact numbers. This one I got all the basics, but I also include even some insurance information, kids care type stuff. Next one I got is utility shutoff information. I go over every single shutoff there is in the house: the main water, the stop and waste, the water out of the street, the electrical shutoff. It's all in here, and I explain exactly how to do it if needs be. Generator operation. We have a generator, and it explains exactly how it's to be used. Heat. Sources of heat if we're ever displaced out of the house or don't have heat in the house. Water. Cooking. Alternate sources of cooking. Shelter. Again, if we're displaced out of the house, what our shelter options are. Sleeping arrangements. Again, being displaced out, we have cots, we have sleeping bags, we have air mattresses, we have several options, and they're all outlined in here. Lighting, what are lighting options? And that'll get into bed kits. All the kids have lights under the beds. Bed kits will be done in less than a week. I'll get to that one. I got protection in here. I got food storage, communications, got ham radios, and I have instructions for the family on how to use them. 72-hour kits. I got car kits, documents kits, and I believe I said bed kits as well. Sanitation, and then the last section is drills, evacuations, and rally plans. And those are the topics for this emergency prep program that I'm going to cover as I go through it. I'll follow them pretty closely in that order. You can rearrange these however you see fit, but I'm going to follow kind of close to that order. But like I said, I encourage you to start your own manual. Make sure your family knows where it is. I also encourage you to keep a copy of it in your 72-hour kit, so if you have to grab that and go, you still have that manual. And then I also keep one with a neighbor or two. So if I am out of town, for some reason our manual is lost or something, we still know there's another copy with a trusted neighbor, and that allows them to know a little bit about our setup as well. Again, find a trusted neighbor for that one. I don't think I would hand that over to anybody, but we have great neighbors on either side, and that's who I've entrusted a copy of our manual with. So they would be a source of help in the event that if I were gone or we needed the help. One more thing I want to add real quick about the layout of the manual. The way I've created it, when you download the template, you'll see each section is its own document. And the reason why I've done that is if you make a change to any section, you just don't want to have to go print the entire manual because you made a change on one page. So this way you can go right to the section that you made the change and print just that section, pull it out of the manual, insert the new section, and you're good to go. So that's pretty much the whole manual. Take a look at it, and we'll jump into it very, very shortly here with our first module, which will probably be the utility shutoff information. I might get right to the kits first. Haven't decided yet. But anyway, thanks for watching. I encourage you to check out the blog again, www.emergencypreputah.com. You can follow me also on Facebook and Instagram. Those links are also on my blog. You'll see them there. Thanks again for watching, and look forward to getting started with all this.